Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Rama, and in today's live stream, we're going to be grinding in Grand Theft Auto Online. And we're going to be taking advantage of not only the Acid Lab, the bonuses that Rockstar's giving this week, as today is the final day this week before the bonuses go away. But, yeah, we should hopefully be making some money on my account, because I've been spending a lot of money on this account as well, and I'd like to obviously even out how much I am spending. So, there we go. Online. Invite only lobby. Okay. Now, while the game is loading me into... I think I'm dying. I'm gonna set it so that you guys can see. There you go. And then let me also pull up live stream chat, which is there. Sweet. Okay, I can see what all of you poobs are saying. Alright. Sweet. Okay. What the heck is this? What am I reading here? Ah, I see. Interesting. Alright. Hello, Philbo Baggins. How are you doing? Alright, let's head to... Actually, we don't need to head anywhere. What we need to do, first of all, today, is we have to take advantage of the Fooligans missions. I have not finished Fooligans missions on this account yet, and I'd like to at least get 2 of them done today, so that's going to be one of the main goals. We're going to do that. Yeah, this account, I have, like, obviously, I have an unlimited amount of wealth on this account. 420 million. I own just about everything I need to in this game. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, I still need to get my Acid Lab fully upgraded. It's nice to have it fully upgraded because to make my video on the Acid Lab earlier this week, I actually had to go into my PlayStation and set it up, or do the sale mission on my PlayStation, which was a little bit tedious, but it's not too big of a deal. Either way, let's go over here. Let's cut through this corner. I love my open wheel cars. This is the BR8, one of the most fun open wheel race cars in GTA Online. How do you show off multiple vehicles at once during your update videos? You have 2 options. You can either do it in the Rockstar Creator, or you can do it by downloading story mode mods. Those are really your 2 options. So, if you don't play on PC, chances are... Or you can actually have 80 friends with all those vehicles, line them up for you. But that's obviously not going to be easy to do. So, oh, didn't see that there. Unfortunate. Speed boost! Alright. And head over here. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Hello. They all dead? Thought there was another guy. Maybe not. Where do we have to drive with this? Is a different question. Is there a way to get an Acid Lab free on PS4? Yes. It's the same way you get the Acid Lab for free on PS5, Xbox Series SX, or X, whatever. Either way, it's very easy to get your hands on a free Acid Lab. All you have to do is make your way to the R on the map, which is going to be right here. And once you go to that R, you're going to go through a cutscene. Welcome to the troop. After that, you're going to have the Freak Shop unlocked, which is going to be located... somewhere over here. I think that's where it is. And then once you have the Freak Shop unlocked, you can do the rest of the Dax storyline missions. Completing the 6th mission will allow you to steal an Acid Lab, and it will be your personal vehicle. And by the way, even if you purchase the Acid Lab, you can't get the upgrades. So either way, you have to do the missions. Which kind of sucks, honestly. Hope I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Hello, Lego. Am I shooting your kind? You mean the cops? Not yet. Not yet. No, there are no cops to spoil in this session yet. Although I do have to lose the cops after blowing up this van. This mission This one's alright. It's not my least favorite one. It's not my favorite one. But it's fairly quick to do. And if I'm not mistaken, Fooligans missions are paying double money. So definitely going to take advantage of it while they are paying double money. Here we go. So here's a bit of speculation, guys. Here's a bit of speculation. We might be getting ×4 money on the agency. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It might be only ×2, but this month, Rockstar is giving us the bonuses to payphone hits, or this week. I would assume that will be the GTA Plus benefit, is a whole month of payphone hits being ×4. So, does that mean Rockstar is going to make it so you get like ×4 money on the agency on the final month? I don't know. But I really hope that in the final week of May we do get ×4 money on the agency. Because imagine the Dr. Dre VIP contract paying $4 million upon completion. That would actually be so insane. Do I think that would happen? No. I'll have to see exactly what we're working with tomorrow. But I don't think that would ever be a reality. But it wouldn't surprise me too much if Rockstar did make the final week of May a bonus week. Alright, here we are at the Lost MC hideout. Hello? It wouldn't let me stop, bruh. Bruh. It literally wouldn't let me stop. That's not even my fault. The vehicle, I don't know if you saw that. I was like holding the brakes and the game just... Okay, well, you know what? Fine. Fine, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, 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 yep. Uh-huh. I don't even know what I'm shooting at. Uh-huh. Eat some snacks, because I'm very low on health. Will this gate open? Or do I have to, like, climb over? I guess I can just do this. There you go. There you go. We have a motorcycle, although I don't know if I'm hitting the motorcycle. Oh, there you go. Where is this guy? Enjoy that. And then what, we have one other person over here. What is this? Oh. Are they not in here? Maybe they're around. Ah. There you go. Okay, now what? Lose the cops. Okay, honestly, that was just as easy. And time to lose the cops. Now, I wonder... Oh, I'm not allowed to register. Okay, that's fine. We'll just head over here. And... I wonder if I can just walk inside the casino. I doubt it'll let me. No. Skibbity toilet. I hate when you alert them because it's only half pay. Yeah, I mean, to me the pay doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to get these missions done so that I don't have to do anything. Like, maybe I was having issues with it earlier. I reloaded the game because I couldn't. No, it's just... The game wants you to honk the horn to... Sorry, my... Like, I don't even know what to call it. My thigh's a little itchy. But, the game wants you to honk the horn so that the gate opens. And when they do that, it stops the engine of your vehicle from, like, working. Which sucks. So what happened was it stopped my vehicle from working and I couldn't press the brakes. It wouldn't let me stop. So it just slowly tapped that guy. There's nothing I could do about it. But it's fine. We made 50K and it's done. So we don't have to do any more of that for a decent amount of time. So what we're going to do is... Let's start by selling what is in my acid lab. So to do that, let's set our spawn Actually, no, we don't even need to set our spawn location. Just online, find new session, public. So we're going to load into a public lobby. We're going to sell our acid lab in a public lobby, and then we'll be able to resupply it. And then we probably won't be able to sell it again today, but at least we'll be able to resupply it and have that going. What's your favorite vehicle in GTA Online at the moment? Well, it's hard. there's a lot of vehicles I really like. I really like the Fister 811. It's one of my favorite looking cars in the game. I really like the Fister Comet Safari. That is another vehicle I absolutely love. The Grotti Turismo Amaggio is an absolute beast. The Buffalo EVX is fantastic. So there are honestly a lot of different vehicles I really, really enjoy using in GTA Online. And for me to say this is my favorite or that's my favorite is obviously a little hard. So I can't necessarily say that. But in general, there's a lot of cars I enjoy in GTA. This is not the spawn location I wanted to be at, but because we're in a very populated lobby, I will suck it up. Is it going to let me register as a boss? What are we doing? Where's the... Maybe I have to leave this. There's no... Do you guys see that? There's no Securo serve. Huh. I don't understand. How do I... Alright, well, let's just go to my acid lab. And we'll see if I can still do a sale mission. Let's hop over to our vehicle. Will Dr. Dre be double money for GTA Plus? I don't know. I am not Rockstar. I can only speculate. And I think that... We'll have to see. I think that we will be getting some agency bonuses later this month. But again, we'll have to see what exactly happens. Register as a boss. There you go. Ah, it is the maximum. So, I either have to wait for somebody to leave the lobby or load into a new lobby. I don't know. Do you have to be registered as a CEO? You probably do to do a sale mission here. Let's see. What can I do with $1 million in GTA? I would recommend to save it. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, it just doesn't let... What? Somebody just registered! Bruh. Bruh.
Good to see you.
Do I want to wait? Do I want to wait? That's the question. I'm gonna give it... Oh, there you go. Wait. Oh, wait. We gotta wait. Give it a moment. It'll pop up in just a second here. There you go. Boom. We're good. We got it. Perfect. Sell. Alright, we're good, guys. We're good. You're able to do it. Alright, so... Let's see what we can do here. Sell the troop thing to a drop-off. Oh, these locations are goofy. Alright, well... A cow! I don't know. Is this the one with the, No, okay. This is not the goofy one with the, little mail pouches that have the acid in it. This is the, Oh. This is the mission where we have to actually, drop the coke, or not the coke, the, acid at each location. Alright, so, yeah, we'll go to the first locations we already have marked. Kinda sucks, though. Yeah, alright. Off we go. Let's take a little bit of off-roading. This could be a bit sus, because if I end up going in the water, that's bye-bye to my motorcycle, but I think we'll be okay. I think I'm a good enough driver that we won't have to worry about that. I lied. I lied. Never mind, that water was deeper than I thought. It's fine. We might just sell it in an invite-only lobby. That one's on me. That one's on me. The good news is that if you fail a sale mission, I'm actually going to showcase this because this is a great example. If you do what I just did there, I honestly didn't think the water was going to be that deep. I thought I was going to be able to go right through, and it wasn't going to be a problem, but I guess it was deeper than I thought. But if you go to Service Vehicles, Acid Lab, we got to wait 2 minutes, bruh. Loving memory of Harley. Thank you very much, Topher. Appreciated. Appreciating the donation. But I guess let's set our spawn location to the Freak Shop. I just want to see if even if that happens, if you save the product. Freak Shop. Alright, here we go. I mean, the nice thing about having enough money is that it's not too big of a, it's not too big of a problem. Hey, buddy, you can't park here. You're right. What are you talking about? I wanted to leave it in the water. I wanted to give my motorcycle a nice shining. Alright, let's see. Make your bet. Is the product destroyed? The suspense. Nope, it's all still there. Okay, so there's really no harm in it. All right, let's go to a new lobby. Let's go back to a public session and try that again, and this time not screw it up. All right. You didn't even get the words out of your mouth. Yeah, I have no words. No words. Just no words. I am used to driving cars, and a car makes it through that gap easily, but, you know, using a motorcycle clearly is a little different, so that one's on me. Are the Arena War cars good? Some of them are good. I like the ZR380. That's a really, really good car. But some of them are also pretty mid. Okay, you know what? This is still a pretty populated lobby. Register. Oh. Well, I guess we gotta wait for somebody to leave again. Alright. Well, you know what we can do? Because we can't do a sale mission anyway inside of the freak shop. So let's wait for this to load me in. And then we are going to exit. I should have exited the cab. I didn't even know that was an option. But we'll exit. We'll go to the cab. We'll drive it out of the freak shop. And then hopefully somebody will leave the session. But yeah, Arena War vehicles, some of them are decent. Oh, somebody left. Damn. Yeah, some of the Arena War vehicles are decent. The ZR380 is good. That's honestly the only one that really stands out to me. The other ones are pretty mid. The tank, I don't remember what the tank's name is because it's just a vehicle I never find myself using. But yeah, the tank's pretty eh. So, can't really recommend that. But, yeah, I don't know what to say. We'll also probably do a sale mission for our nightclub today. We got a lot of money in the nightclub, like 1.4 million. So I think we should take advantage of that while we are in a public lobby. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I just don't understand why Rockstar limits how many people that are able to be CEOs. I think it's really cringe because I want to do a sale mission. And the game is physically restricting me from doing a sale mission because of the fact there's, you know, 20 people in the lobby, that some of which are already registered. I think what we'll do instead is, while we're waiting for somebody to leave... Oh, somebody just left. There you go. We got it. Okay. We are a CEO, so that means now we can head inside of our ass lab, and we can actually do a sale mission. Alright, here we go. Sell. There you go. Every time I park my car in GTA, it flies even through nobody. Is it? Well, I don't know what that means. Oh my god, they're all the way off in China. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, we got a lot of great ways to earn money today. Not only do we have the Acid Lab, not only do we have my nightclub, but we can also do both the HSW time trial and the normal time trial, because I haven't done either of those this week as well. So this is honestly a great week to earn some money. Yeah, I got no complaints. No complaints at all. Also, when doing a sale mission, make sure you're registered as a CEO. That way you can go into CEO abilities and activate Ghost Organization if you ever need it. You can also activate Bribe Authorities if you ever get cops, which this mission can involve. That'll also make life a lot easier. A lot of people don't realize this, but the Manchester Scout, which is what this is actually very fast. Like, an incredibly fast vehicle. But we're just going to keep going here. That guy utterly failed whatever he was trying to do there. If he tries shooting at us, we'll just go into off the radar, and we will leave. Alright. Now, the best way to deal with anybody inside of an Amani Tech vehicle is to pull out a minigun. At least that one, because that's a Buffalo STX, and it has semi-bulletproof glass. So you're going to have to pull out a minigun to deal with an Amani Tech vehicle. But in general, it's not too big of a deal. And we're actually faster than the Buffalo STX as long as we're wheeling. And because we're on the highway, that's literally all we have to do. So we'll know if that person's coming towards us, because we're going to actually take a bit of a shortcut here. We're going to go off-road like this. And then we're going to cut down through here. And if they follow us, we'll know immediately, because we'll obviously see them cut off-road. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out a explosive. And, you know, actually, I'm just going to try and get through the gate. There you go. Perfect. Keeping an eye on that guy. Let's see. Okay, no, he's ignoring us. Alright, we're good. I don't see... Oh, no, there's a cop there. Okay, see how that's an unmarked cop car right here? That's an unmarked cop car. So if you see those, plant the product in an area where they won't see you plant it. So you'll notice we have an area down here where I can plant it. And this spot, the cops won't see you. So if you go back here, you'll notice that I don't have to worry about getting cops. There you go. Easy peasy. So now we can just head back up, and we don't have to worry at all. So as long as you play smarter, not harder, you'll be completely fine. If you don't see the cops, you can very easily just bribe authorities anyway, and you won't have to worry all too much. Alright, let's go to that one next. Alright, and cut through here. Alright, and cut through here. How much have you made this week? In terms of the Asalab, I don't know. I mean, I don't really grind GTA too much anymore because I have enough money that I don't need to. Usually what I do is I grind enough money that whatever I spend gets evened out, right? Like, I own basically every car at this point, so I'm only probably spending like 5 million a week at max. So if that's the case, then all I need to do is earn 5 million a week. I mean, that's less than 5 KOs a week, so I can just do 1 Cayo Perico a day, and I'm good. And plus, whenever I make videos, I'm usually showcasing ways to make money, which also earns me money. Actually, I just realized I'm right here, so I might as well go to location D while I'm right here. Doesn't hurt. Alright, and this one does not appear like there's cops anywhere, so we can just run right up here. Place this. Easy. Do I ever get bored of GTA? I mean, it's in moderation, right? I mainly only play GTA for live streams and videos. Apart from that, I'm not really playing too much GTA. And I do plan to stream a lot more on this channel. By the way, if you do want to support the channel, you want to become a member, it's as cheap as $2 a month, and it helps my channel out a lot. So if you're ever considering to become a poob, you can. But yeah, in general, oh, we got this guy right here. I'm going to ignore him, though. I am honestly going to ignore him. We have cops all over here. We're going to go right here. And place this. Easy. Our next location is over at Destination A. Alright. And off we go. Alright. Speedler. Now again, if that guy even tried chasing me, what's funny is that this car still, he is trying. Oh, watch this. See, all you do is go to Ghost Org, and then you drive off-road, turn off your vehicle lights, and you're gone. Look at this moron, bro. Bye-bye. Oh, look, he's still trying to find us. Yep, there you go. All you gotta do, turn off your vehicle lights, and he won't have an idea where you're going. Bye-bye. But this is why we have Ghost Organization. It's because, you know, like, he's gone. Look, he already has no clue where we're going. Maybe he does, but I really don't care. Eventually, he'll lose sight of me. Unless he's watching the stream, which wouldn't be unheard of, but again, I don't really care. Bro can chase after me all he likes, but he's gonna have a hard time going off-road. Look at this bozo go. Average GTA player moment here. You're doing great. You're doing great, bro. You're doing great. Alright. Let's get this destination done. Let me get out of my car really quick. Where is my minigun? Yeah. Get out of here. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, bye-bye. What a freaking ape. Telling you, people aren't smart. They aren't. They think they're special, but they're not. Alright, plant that. Done. And we continue on to our next destination, which is all the way over there. We're at 4 out of 5. Broken suck D's nuts, and we're gone. Bye-bye. Have fun. He might have been stream sniping, which is entirely possible. I mean, if you're off the radar, which I am, you can't see my product. I know there's people that try to, like, type in the chat that, oh, you can see the product, read it. Says, oh, well, if you read it, it'll actually say, hide your product. So it's very possible that that player was watching me stream and then was seeing where my location was and was following me, because I do have basically no stream delay, so it's entirely possible. But at the end of the day, I don't really care, and bro got called a bozo. And we're going to finish this delivery either way. Let me go see his name, though, just so we can call him a bozo. Somewhere, nowhere. There you go. What level is he? Usually tells you, doesn't it? I guess not. Also, if you're unaware, sticky bombs deal more damage than homing rockets, so if you're ever going to destroy an Amani Tech vehicle, throw sticky bombs at it, especially something like the Buffalo STX. Much easier to destroy. Alright. There we go. Is it going to let me... Bro. There you go. Game was just being a little goofy. Done. That's it. Now we leave the area, and we've completed our entire sail mission. Easy. Easy peasy. I always go for the one inside the garage. It doesn't matter. There's no cops at that location. Done. $700,000 earned. Easy. Easy. This guy... You know what we're going to do? Actually, you know what? Even better. Our Mackenzie hangar's right here. This guy wants to try and, like, purposely attack people? Alright, I got you, bro. Yeah, by the way, whenever you're being chased, turn off the lights on your vehicle, because it's very easy to see the rear light on your car. If you turn the lights off, nobody's going to see you, right? So, just a little bit of advice I can give you there. Alright, watch this. Let's hop off of our vehicle. Let's head over here. Request personal aircraft, and then... Let's do the FH-1 Hunter. This guy wants to go out of his way to attack me. Oh, really? It's already smoking from that? It's actually tragic. It's alright, though. It doesn't matter too much. I just can't believe that our helicopter's already smoking after that. That's ridiculous. Pretty sure you gotta refuel your nightclub popularity. I do. I do. Speaking of that, let me claim all my business earnings, just in case I forgot. Nightclub, arcade, agency, salvage yard, bail office, garment factory. There you go. Alright, and we go. Almost 200 viewers on the live stream. Hello, hello, everybody on the stream. Nice to see you here. Always nice to see new faces, new people on the stream. Oh, there's our first sputter. Is this guy still, I don't know what this guy's doing in his Buffalo. I wonder if he has a missile lock on jammer on his car. It'd be really sad if he didn't. But fun fact about the FH-1 Hunter is that it has the longest missile lock on range for a helicopter. Oh wait, he doesn't have a missile lock on jammer. That's interesting. Yeah, El Bozo. El Bozo. Alright, well, at least he learned his lesson. I wonder... Wait a sec. No, it's not part of the car club. Okay. We were going to go to my nightclub, that's right. Let's head over there. It's just... It's always funny to see people that go out of their way to try and destroy your product. For anybody that's joining the stream now, that player tried to kill me when I was doing an Acid Lab sale mission. So, I took a teeny bit of a detour to let them know who's king of the skies right now. Alright, now obviously our helicopter is going to be destroyed either way. Let's see if we can squeeze it right in here. No. I tried. It was close. It was close, but yeah. Bro, where did it even spawn me? Over here? This isn't even close to my nightclub. What are we doing, Rockstar? What are we doing? Alright, so we're going to do a nightclub sale mission. Let's hope that we can use the Iron Mule for this. Of course, I have to run all the way over here. Also, while we're doing this, let me claim all my vehicles. A bounty of $1 has been set on someone. Is that even possible, or is that just a modder? Alright, here we go. The Sparrow can take more damage than that. Yeah, I don't know how the heck my FH1 Hunter just, like, immediately blew up. Or not blew up. I don't understand why it started smoking. I hit, like, the lightest tap. Like, I get it. But the FH1 Hunter can survive multiple explosions, so I'm really not sure why that happened. Alright, so let's head over here. Yeah, we don't have much popularity left in our nightclub. Not that I care. Okay, let's hop onto this. Were you a game show host in the past? Unfortunately not. Alright. Should I buy the businesses to make money this week? Okay. Yes, you should buy the salvage yard if you don't have one. Oh, it's the mule. Alright, well, we're gonna find out. Go store. We have to wait 2 more minutes to go off the radar. Okay. Well, just in case, manage vehicles. Oh, we still have to wait 40 seconds. Well, let's see what this delivery is. I'm not gonna enter it for 40 seconds. We're gonna wait. If you don't enter, it's not pinged on the map. I don't know if you can see. Let me see what you guys see. Okay, you can. You can see the timer. So, if I don't enter the vehicle, it doesn't ping it on the map for anybody. What that means is that all I need to do is wait. And then, once I go to CO abilities, or not, we can wait a little bit for that. But it's mainly, I need to get a plane out. Helicopter. DH7 Iron Mule is what we need. If I see a rat, I'm making it watch Ratatouille. Should dress like your GTA character. That's not a bad idea. You mean like the professional does? Okay, now that we've called in our Iron Mule, which will spawn at the beach, we can see search area for the buyer. Yes! Okay, so let's go to our Iron Mule. Beautiful. This is why we own the Iron Mule. I remember people were telling me, oh, you can't use the Iron Mule to sell in public lobbies. I said, watch me. Watch me use it to sell in public lobbies. If you told me, would I rather drive this piece of trash 5 miles or pick it up with a helicopter that can go 100... Heck was that I just heard? Did you guys hear that? That was a weird noise. I don't know what I just heard. There was some weird beeping. Either way. Maybe that was part of the song. But point being, if you told me I had to drive this piece of crap across the map 5 miles, which is going to take me a good 8 to 10 minutes, or just pick it up, I'd much rather do this. We have to wait 10 seconds for Ghost Org. So all we have to do is fly over here, and done. There you go. That's it. Securo serve, CO abilities, Ghost Org, and we're off the radar for 3 minutes. And we only have to go 5 miles, which means, yeah, that's it. We're done. GTA 4 helicopter was realistic. Was it? That's cool. I don't understand why people would say, like, this isn't easier. Like, this is so much easier than having to actually drive the mule across the map. And it actually makes these missions, like, kind of fun to do. Plus, because I'm in a public lobby with a full set of players, it means that I'm also going to get a boatload of bonus cash for this. Helicopter, helicopter. And we're actually really lucky it's night. It's like 2 in the morning in GTA time, because it's going to be harder to see my helicopter in the night, which is really nice, of course. So, yeah, this is very, very easy to do. Will Travis Scott be a main character in GTA 6? Oh, God. Yo, guys. I'm Travis Scott. Alright, let's keep on going. We're already, like, halfway there. But, like, again, imagine me driving this piece of trash van all the way through these windy, windy roads throughout the entire map instead of just doing this. And now that we're over the mountain, we can fly at full speed. Like, it's so much faster. It's not even close. It's so much faster. Alright. And by the way, this thing's pretty cheap. Like, a lot of people don't realize this, but getting your hands on a Iron Mule, I think it's like, what, 1.7 million? I don't think it's even, I think it's 1.7 mil at the trade price. Like, that's a really, really good deal. Definitely worth the amount of money that is being asked for it. I mean, look at how fast this thing flies. Is this the destination up here? Yeah, we've already found the destination. So now we just have to look for an orange Camacho with pink things. I don't remember what it is. It's like an orange Camacho with, Ah, I see it. Right there. Done. So that's it. That's everything done. So all we have to do now is fly right over to the buyer, which is right here. I wonder if we don't even have to, you know, let's just drop it off. There we go. Oh, no, no. These blades, it's so hard to see how big these blades are, but let's bring it right there. Perfect. And now, if we just hop into our Iron Mule, we're done. That was 5 minutes. That would have been a lot longer than 5 minutes normally. Hop into it. We still have 20 seconds of ghost org, so we were never even visible on the map during this entire sail mission. Done. That's it. Now we hop back into our helicopter, leave the area. We've completed this whole sail mission. That is going to be about $2 million of profits for 3 minutes of work. I think why most people don't like anything aside from the oppressor, because they'll never use it, but the thing is, it's a you fault. I mean, I'm using it right now. There you go. $1.96 million. Just like that. Done. Easy. Like, it's just so easy to use the Iron Mule. Anybody that isn't using the Iron Mule for single sail missions, I just don't understand why you would torment yourself like that. You know, I get it. If you have a mission which has like 5 drop-offs, it is probably more efficient to drive your vehicle to those 5 drop-offs than to constantly drop the Iron Mule, blah, 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 get back into it. That's a pain. But if you are a player like me, and you see a situation where it's a single drop-off, which half of the time it is, why would you purposely make life more challenging? That's my question. What do you think about the double money pay units? Is it good? I think it's great. It's $90,000, and because I have GTA Plus, it's going to be $180,000 every 10 minutes. That's an insane amount of money. Like, that's absolutely crazy. You know what? Let's also do a bunker sale mission. Why not? I have a resupply worth in my bunker, so let's do it. Let's get all my sale missions done, and then maybe we'll finish off the day with the Cayo Perico heist. I think that's a pretty solid grinding session. Oh, and that's right. I also want to do some racing with the HSW time trial, normal time trial. If I forget, just remind me. How long does it take for the Nightclub warehouse to get full stock? A while. That's probably like 2 weeks worth of waiting there. But to be fair, I don't play GTA every second. It makes about $70,000 every hour. So, you know, if you play GTA for 2 hours a day, you'll have $140,000 extra every day. So, yeah, I mean, it's really, it's going to take a while, but you don't have to do anything, right? I made $2 million there. I never had to lift a finger apart from the sale mission. That is so incredibly nice, and there's not many ways to do that in the game without without the Nightclub. The Acid Lab is pretty easy, too, because all you have to do is call Mutt every hour or so. So, you'll notice I have 1 resupply's worth in my bunker, and that is because the bunker is a single vehicle sale mission as long as you sell as a 1 resupply business. So that's exactly how I do it. That's how I always recommend people to do it. I posted a video on it just a couple, maybe like 5 or 6 days ago, explaining why I only fill my bunker once, but this is exactly why. Thank you very much, MixiePlix, for becoming a Poob member. Appreciate it. You now have the ability to use Poob icons. Is AutoClicker bannable by BattleEye? No. It's not considered a cheating software. All it does is click your mouse. So, no. Alright, let's buy supplies while we're here, and then we'll sell for $210,000. Selling this into the city with a populated lobby means that we will actually make $315,000. It's pretty good money. What was the mission I just did? That was a nightclub sale mission. That's what it was. You guys like the funk? Alright. Where the heck am I? I've never spawned here. It's this one. This is the worst mission out of all of them. But whatever. We'll still do it. I just did 70 million most I've ever had. What's the most you've ever had? I've spent 1.6 billion, 1.7 billion on this account. But the most I've ever had on this account is 800 million. And then I bought like 8 billion Deluxos on my second character. And that's where all the money resides. Why I did that? I wanted to fill an entire office garage with Deluxos. That's what I wanted to do. I don't know what else to say. How you doing, Oddv? Nice poob icon as well. Very nice poob icon. You know what's great is the longer you're a member, the more poob icons you get. Alright, drop the weapons, service vehicles, boom, Sparrow. Bro, my Sparrow spawned all the way over there. That is not helpful at all. Uh-huh. There you go. And then, of course, there it is. The one useless freaking Merryweather. This is the problem with this mission. Like, for some reason, Rockstar couldn't design it properly, and you'll have, like, this one random Merryweather group, which is just, like, off in China for no reason. Like, what is bro doing over here? You ever tried the stocks investing thing? It's one of the businesses on the phone. I don't think that's online. I think that's only story mode. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna hit. Well, it was close. We're gonna have to use non-homing missiles, I think. Come on! There you go. 1 out of 5. Ooh boy. Alright, all we have to do is destroy our Sparrow, and then hop into the Insurgent, and go to the next location. Why did I destroy my Sparrow, you might be asking? Very simple. It is simply because of the fact, after you destroy your Sparrow, in 2 minutes you'll be able to call it in once again. And I also have a Buzzard available to me, so I can basically swap back and forth between the Sparrow and the Buzzard. Never once have to worry about doing anything else. Alright, move out of my way. Let's head over here. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? I don't know what... Okay. Physics. I want to buy garages for my cars. Would you recommend to buy every Eclipse Boulevard? Would you recommend to buy every Eclipse Boulevard flat or flats across different locations? Well, the Eclipse Boulevard garage is a 50-level garage. My recommendation is if you don't own the Nightclub garage, that is actually a really good deal. The Nightclub garage itself is very inexpensive, and I'd say is worth it. I don't know what that person's doing, but I think we'll be alright. There we go, there we go. Okay. Then we got the final guy right there. Easy. That one was easier. That one was easier. I'm going to go back and forth from salvage yard and payphone missions tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'd recommend to do. Definitely a smart decision. Alright, sweet. You could just return it in storage. You could. It's just easier for me to destroy it and ignore it. You know, does anybody know, are there any Genesis in GTA? I don't think so. There's a Cadillac. I know there's the Cadillac. It's either the CTSV or the CT5. I'd assume it's the CTSV. Are there any Genesis in GTA? I bought a Genesis the other day, and I love it. I love the car. And I I don't think it's in GTA, but Genesis are pretty sweet. What's tomorrow's updates? Tomorrow's update is... One sec. I can refresh your memory in 0.2 seconds. There you go. We have the podium vehicle Emperor ETR1. We have the prize ride being the Obey I-Wagon for winning 2 days in a top 5 in a row, which is super easy. I mean, that's literally just any drag race, because there's only 4 positions you can get in a drag race. We have 40% off the salvage yard, 40% off all of the open wheel cars, which is really good if you ask me. Bro, it's like they purposely put that helicopter right behind the, there you go. That's better. I'll tell you the rest in just a moment. We got one more, who is right here. Easy. Okay. We have the Vatvid Retinue Mark II, 40% off, the Calico GTF, Epic Cara 4x4, and the Vivinite. Out of those, I'd say the Calico GTF, the Cara, and any of the open wheel cars are probably a decent deal. We have some removed cars, but most of them are pretty mediocre. And then when it comes to extra money, we have win 2 open wheel races, and you will get $100,000. You will have ×4 money on open wheel races. Payphone hits will be ×2 normal, and then if you have GTA Plus ×4, then you also have ×2 money on tow truck missions, which is actually really good. Alright, here we go. Drop. Okay. It's looking for the fastest open wheel, and it looks like the BF4. No, it's the BR8. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but the BR8 is the fastest. Oh, I have no ammo in my explosive. Let's shoot off his back tail rotor for fun. Yep, there you go. Minigun supremacy. I didn't used to love the minigun that much because I felt like it was cheap, but nowadays I just consider the minigun to be so incredibly OP. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is why this mission sucks. Like, where are these guys? Like, bruh. So I gotta go all the way over here to find this stupid Merryweather driver because they can't find me. How fun. You said you're going to end with Cayo Perico. Indeed, I will. Oh, there you go. Is this a delivery mission? It is indeed a sale mission for the bunker. And there's no problem with being a noob. As I always say, my channel is directed towards newer players. Because at the end of the day... Yeah, like, what am I looking at here? What is this? Bruh. Oh, my freaking ape. Oh, my God. Oh, that's on me there. Oh. Am I gonna hear a home? Yep, there it is. Who's firing at me? Okay. Why is Bozo firing at me? I don't know. Okay. Like, do I care? No. Oh no. I would kill him, but I don't have any explosive sniper rounds right now. I don't even understand why he was attacking me, and then he just flew away. Welcome to the GTA player base. Randomly useless. Not that it matters. All I'm trying to do is kill these, what are you doing? There you go. We did it. So happy. Let's see what this guy's name is. T99UCF. Oh, I wonder if that B11's gonna blow him up. That would be amazing. That would actually be amazing. Ah, get shit on! Oh, that's amazing. I'm telling you, when people are toxic in GTA, they get humbled very quickly. They get humbled very quickly. Like, that guy, no reason, just started attacking me. And, like, really in the Sparrow, it doesn't matter how skilled you are. It's more down to just who's going to, hit the missile first. And, it's funny to me that bro thought he was sly and then immediately got humbled by the B11. That's just amazing. Frickin' bozo. Should I buy an agency? Yes. Every single GTA content creator will tell you to buy an agency. Now, if you don't own a salvage yard, it's 40% off tomorrow, and that is a must-buy business. So if you don't own a salvage yard, get one. But I think the agency is also an incredible buy and something I would recommend every player to get their hands on. So we just have to head over to this final destination, and then we're all good. Alright. Perfect. Just, hate these griefers. Lost like $1 million off my nightclub. Sadly, I got the mule for delivery. I mean, as I always say, all you gotta do is load into a new lobby. If somebody's trying to blow you up and you're worried that you're going to die, load into a new lobby. They won't destroy your product. Even when I drove my Acid Lab motorcycle into the water, I just loaded it into a new lobby, and, you know, normally that would have failed the sale mission. But because I did that, no problem. That's all you gotta do. Alright. I wonder if we can just use this. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, these guys aren't really coming to me. So I'm just going to pull out my minigun and take you out. Take you out. Take you out. Take you out. And we just have to leave the area. Okay. Can we just take this and leave? No, of course we can't. But we've got this right here. Easy. So now if we just leave the area, we are done with the sale mission, and we don't have to worry about this anymore. It's that easy. So that'll be 315,000. That's what it should be. 279. I guess there wasn't 21 people in the lobby. We'll have to take a look. Is that guy still here? I think he left. Oh, no, that wasn't him. Oh, there are only 8 people in the lobby? Wait. No, there's gotta be more. Oh, no, that guy is still there. T99. I don't understand where that guy is. Can this game move the delivered screen away? You play other games? Like, I know you have another channel, but besides that, you play any other games? Not really. I mean, I do. There's only 13 people. That's why. I was wondering why. Yeah, that's why. Okay, at this point, we've done every single thing we need to. So we're going to go find new session, invite only. Spawn location set to the freak shop.
Look at that.
I don't care, Agent 14. We don't need to go to the freak shop. We're going to go... Where is the HSW time trial? It's right next to my Vinewood Car Club garage. There you go. And that's perfect because we need to use a HSW vehicle anyway for the time trial, so this will be very easy. Alright. You drowned your acid? Yeah, well, it didn't really drown. I just loaded it into a new lobby, and it, you know, I was able to sell it again with 95% of the product remaining. So, which vehicle should I use? Tell me which car I should use. I have every single HSW vehicle in my Vinewood Car Club garage. Tell me which one you guys want me to use, and I will complete the HSW time trial. It can be this goofy truck. It can be one of the slower ones, like the Sentinel XS. Whatever the first car suggested is, I will use for the HSW time trial. I'm on Indiana, and the updates never start until 1 p.m. Damn. I mean, it's not out till tomorrow, so I'm just grinding. I'm level 20, just started, can't wait to get stuff like you. Drag bike? Grotti Italia, the truck. Truck? Alright, there's 2 people for the truck. You know what, we'll do the truck. Everybody wants the truck. Fine! It's probably the worst of all the HSW vehicles, but, use the muscle car Greenwood? That's not even an HSW vehicle! What do you mean? Alright, if I'm able to do this in the truck, nobody has any excuses. Alright, here we go. What are we doing here? Banshee non-GTS. Where is this? Oh, it's a far one. Oh, God. Alright. Well, here we go. Restarting it. Let's go, truck! America! America! USA! USA! Alright, here we go. Here we go. Now, I'm gonna see something really quick. Is there, like, a shortcut I can... No. Okay, let's retry that. I just wanted to see if there was a shortcut I could take through here, but evidently there's not. Alright. So, we're gonna take this road, and then we're gonna take a left, and then we'll take a sharp right. Okay, move out of my way. Alright, and then take a sharp right, and off we go. Alright. Hopefully the truck's fast enough. It's pretty funny I plowed down all those people. Well, it's actually nice Rockstar has those lights on the bottom working. Sometimes Rockstar doesn't do that. Now, we can't see how fast we're going, because the speedometer does not work, which kind of sucks, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, cut through here. Alright, keep on going. Easy. Game be like, nope, you're not going that way. Yeah, I was hoping there was some sort of shortcut, but evidently not. What's crazy about this HSW time trial is it's going to pay us the same as that bunker sale mission we just completed. The bunker sale mission gave us 279, and this in about 3 minutes of work will pay me 250,000, which is kind of insane when you actually think about it. Alright, we have part-time. Wait, what? Do you guys see that? The part-time says 0. What? 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 Game. What? What is my part-time? What am I looking at? What? Alright, well, we're gonna have to redo this, I have a feeling. Part-time 0. I have no words. I have no words. What happens when I hit this? Wow. Part-time 0. Well, we'll use a different vehicle. I saw somebody said the Arbiter. Let's try that out. Let's try that. Where's my Arbiter? It's right here. Try out this. This vehicle is so long. Why does my car fly even though nobody is in it? I still don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by why does my car fly? What the heck? You need to be faster than instant? Yeah, you're right. I'm just bad, clearly. Mr. Boss for the win, you know, is obviously the best. Oh my god, this thing has the worst handling I've ever seen. Oh my god. I've never driven this thing, really. I just upgraded it and called it a day. Part-time, 159. I beat the part-time! I actually beat it. I did it in 143! Alright. Alright, here we go. Move out of my way. Move out of my way. Okay, this time... Running into these people is just knocking me over. Hopefully all the people are gone now that I've ran... No, they just keep respawning. Alright, well. Try it again. Hopefully this time my car doesn't flip out when I run over these people. Move out of my way. Move out of my way. Alright, good. And over here. Oh, okay. It's fine. You know, I think we'll still beat it just because of how fast this vehicle is. Handwritten apology from Rockstar. I agree. Bro, this thing has the worst handling. I don't know why it's so bad. It is... What the... Awful? Oh my god. This thing is the worst handling. Okay. Do not do HSW time trials in the Arbiter. This might be the worst vehicle I've ever tried an HSW time trial in. This is actually tragic. The truck was good. Honestly, the truck had no handling problems. This thing... It's unstable. You get up to speed and you can't handle it. It's actually tragic. Okay, alright, go. Here we go. Try it again. Actually, let's go into oncoming lanes. That way, we don't even have to swap. Oh my god. I'm not doing that. Like, you see how this thing's, like, swerving? I'm not doing that swerving. This car is doing that on its... It's undrivable. What a piece of shit. This is the biggest piece of trash. What is this? Alright, I'm giving this one last attempt, and then we're going back to my garage, and I'm getting out an HSW vehicle that doesn't suck. I can even get out a much slower HSW vehicle, and I'll still do fine. This thing is trash. Let me just go in a straight line and not touch anything. Alright. I'm gonna try not touch anything. You can see how little I'm touching the stick. Just not gonna touch it, and hopefully that keeps the car going straight. Here we go. Nice. Okay. Now we have to cut through here, so I'm gonna slow down a bit. Oh my god, this is awful. Okay, we're good. We're good. Move out of my way, fat ass. Alright, keep going, keep going. Alright, okay, we're good. Oh my god, this is terrible. It's so bad. Who would ever want to drive this thing? I think the freaking minivan would handle better than this, legitimately. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna slow down a teeny bit. Keep going, keep going. Around this corner. Alright, slow down a teeny bit. Alright, we're good. Oh, bad. Okay, alright, here we go. Around this. And around this. Okay. We have 1 mile left to go. Swerve through here. And around you. And here. And here. Okay. I think we're going to beat it. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we're good. What a tragic car. It's fast, I'll give it that, but speed is not key sometimes. And this car, holy. Okay, okay. And done. Try completing the time trial in this car. What a frickin' piece of trash. Let me go to GTA Cars Net. Arbiter. Alright, the Arbiter GT HSW. Yeah, 23rd out of the 25 HSWs in the game. That is terrible. 23rd out of the 25 HSW. So it basically has the worst handling. Wow, that is tragic. Alright, where's the other time trial? All the way back in the city? Alright, we'll just fast travel back. Wow, that was terrible. Thank you for the comment, Old Man Ghostface. Also, somebody became a channel member. Thank you very much, Smell D, for becoming a channel member. Sorry I didn't see that. Wish the cars were as fast as they were in real life. My entity would be much faster. Yeah, I mean, the Koenigsegg Jesko, which is an entity, technically. It's a Koenigsegg, at least. Is insanely fast in real life. Alright, this time I'm picking the HSW vehicle. I don't know why, but I think the Sentinel looks really nice. So we're going to use the Sentinel XS. Here we go. What garage is that you have? This is the Vinewood Car Club garage. It is only able to be accessible if you own a subscription to GTA Plus. Bro, these cars are... They're trying their best to get in my way. But yes, if you don't own a subscription to GTA Plus, you will not be able to own this garage. But there are still plenty of garage slots in the game. I just own it because it's a lot easier for me to store all my cars there and then call it a day. Alright, here we go. This car is so sexy. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we are at this time trial. Is this the one in the parking garage? I think it is. I don't remember where you have to go, but I remember this one actually being a little challenging. Honestly, these time trials are usually harder than the HSW ones. HSW time trials are easy. It's because Rockstar made them able to be completed by, like, every car. And, you know, like, I was using a pretty terrible HSW vehicle and still completed it easily. If I'd pulled out, like, the Banshee GTS or the Ubermacht Niobe, that would have been the easiest time trial ever. Okay. Where are we going? Ah, right there. Well, this one's based off of high speed as well. The Arbiter is a drag car. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, this is the one where it respawns. Why would Rockstar do this, bruh? Whatever. I don't understand why Rockstar made it so that you have to respawn at the bottom of the parking garage. Every time we make a mistake, we have to restart over and over and over and over and over again. Alright. Here we go. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I was really worried I was gonna, like, die in that jump. Here we go. Full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Okay. Oh. Oh. Don't worry, guys. Back up we go. I tried to make a shortcut there, and I just have to get a little used to this vehicle's handling is all. Up we go again. Up we go again. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, and if you haven't clicked that like button, make sure to do so. It obviously helps out the channel a lot, and I appreciate all of you guys for the support. I appreciate all the content. I've been learning a lot and maximizing my time playing. Hello, Pizzo. What type of content do you do? I obviously see you have over 100k subs, so yeah, let me know what type of content you do. Always nice to see a fellow content creator. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. That was a little sus. Oh my god, this car is battered to hell. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, we're gonna take the shortcut again, but we're gonna slow down a little bit more so we can actually make it this time. There you go. That's what I tried to do the first time. Fortnite. Ah, Fortnite. Oh, move! Okay, we're good. Fortnite's chill. I never got into Fortnite. I have a friend who really likes Marvel Rivals. And I don't really like Marvel Rivals personally, but I'm attracted to them, so I have to play Marvel Rivals. That's really as simple as it is. What you do for relationships. Thank you very much, Brent, for the $50 donation, bro. Super, super appreciated, man. That is the largest donation I've received yet on this channel, and it really means a lot. Thank you very much. And as I always say, you know, whenever people support the channel, it just makes me happy that not only am I A, part of this community, but B, it gives me more motivation to keep posting streams and keep posting content. So thank you very much, Brent. It means a lot. And if you do want to become a channel member, for $2 a month, you'll get a little poob icon, and then I'll be able to see your name stick out versus the normal plebs. Alright, well, we got 1.2 miles left to go, and then we're all good. We're all good. This car should be fine. I think it goes like 136-ish miles per hour, which is very quick for normal time trials. If it's not fast enough, I'll just get at the Banshee GTS. We have 15 seconds to go 0.5 miles, which is going to be close. It's definitely going to be close. Hey, you know what? I don't think we're making this. We're not. Wow. It was close. It was close. We were... Oh, we beat... Oh my god, we beat it. We beat it by 0.2 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo! Woo! I can't believe we beat it. Oh, look at my poor car. Oh, there's nothing left of it. Oh, there's nothing left. But you know what? You did me good. You did me good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright. I couldn't find the icon or link to join as a member. Just an icon that I'm already subscribed to your channel. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, you're right. I don't see it here either. It should be, if you go to, like, my channel, there's a couple spots. Oh, it doesn't say it here. Interesting. Well, there's a membership tab, and you might be able to join here. Month 60 badge, the black turd. But I think if you go to one of my videos, it should have a join option. Let me see. I could be wrong. Yeah, right here. On the live stream right here, there's a join option. So those are the options. Either way, thank you very much for the donation, man. Okay, let's do the Cayo Perico heist and end it off. Kosaka, alright. Let's see how fast we can do the Cayo Perico heist. How long have you been playing GTA? I've been playing GTA for a very, very long time. Probably about 10 years now, maybe even a little longer. I started when I was like 13, I'm not joking. I was the squeaker who played GTA. And went like... I used to watch Mr. Boss for the win when I was young. Whoa. Except I learned very quickly that his content was bogus. Okay, so what we need to do... I'm trying to remember what we have to do. Alright, so what we have to do is we have to pull out our phone, go to quick join, and then random, alone, yes. And then we have to hop onto the planning screen, gather intel, and then go back onto the phone. Oh, wait. Crap. It might not work. I might have to do it again, because I have to show the jobs. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, let's try that again. Reload into a lobby. This time it should work. Remember, some countries you can't do it. Like Jamaica, I've never seen a join option. That's weird. Okay, this time, there you go. Okay, let's do this again. This time it'll work. Let's get a time. Is it not time split? Live split, that's what it is. Let's open up live split. Come on. Should pop up somewhere over here. Oh, we actually opened up 2 of them. There you go. Live split. Put that right in the corner. There you go. If I press Z, perfect. Alright, try this again. So we go quick join, random, alone, yes. Then we go onto our planning screen, gather intel. Then we go back here, quick join, leave, and then we head over to Grapeseed right here. And then... done. Okay. Let me also start the timer. Let me turn up my audio. I should be able to hear it fine, though. Mr. Boss had good live streams. His fan used to destroy him. Oh, that's funny. We should hear the audio cut to nothing. It should go in about 10 more seconds. There you go. Done. Okay, sweet. Now we can just hop into our car and head on up. And we have one more person, which is right here. Done. It's pretty easy. Do anyone know which is the best without HSW and Amani Tech? Best car without HSW and Amani Tech. What was the car that I talked about? I mean, the Banshee GTS is the fastest car in the game without HSW, but technically you can get the... Technically you can get the LM87 to go faster. So there is a way to do that as well. So for the dude who can't join, maybe use a VPN. Yeah, that's very possible. Why don't you try another approach for Cayo Perico? I could. I just like to see how fast I can complete it. That's kind of the challenge for me. The fastest potential run. I never tried shooting much with the controller, and usually switch to keyboard and mouse. You made shooting them seem easy. Yeah, I'm used to free aim. I don't use auto aim. If you watch content creators like Taco or TGG or any of them, they have auto aim on with their controller. What that means is that not only are they in a separate targeting mode, which all players have to have auto aim, but it makes the game a little bit easier. I have learned over the years how to aim properly without using auto aim. And because of that, it's really nice, because there's a lot of situations where the game will auto-lock on the one person, and I want it to go over here. So, in general, I don't like auto-aim. I really don't. I think it's annoying. I think that to each their own, but I feel like using free aim allows you to be more skilled, especially if you're in a PvP situation. It gives you a greater edge over the enemy because you're better with your aiming. So that's my recommendation. Red Bull, I'm an energy freak. Nope. This is Arnold Palmer iced tea. Love iced tea. Alright. Well, we are almost to Cayo Perico. And that was pretty quick, right? That was 3 minutes. Imagine if I didn't fast travel there. How much longer that would have taken me to not only get my sub, to go over there, hop into my Sparrow, fly my Sparrow over to the location, then get out of the Sparrow, get into the Valium, and then fly it over here. It would have taken at least 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes longer. That's my guess. You can obviously let me know, but this is definitely the quickest way to do it. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. Is Clucking Bell a good way to make money for a new player? Yes, Clucking Bell is fantastic. I'm tempted to do tutorial guides. It's hard to do tutorial videos on a game that not many people are probably beginners at anymore. I mean, I know that there's probably people in the live stream today which are beginners, but at the same time, there's also, I guaranteed, a lot of people that aren't beginners. I would say probably 90% of the GTA player base aren't beginners. And sure, that 10%, there's still a lot of them, but it's just challenging to make beginner guides, right? I mean, to be fair, my Cayo Perico heist video did well, so maybe I will make a beginner guide. It's just with GTA 6 around the corner, it's hard to make a beginner guide mentally, because I know that in a few months it won't really mean anything. Cayo Perico, for some reason on PC, lags the hell out of my computer. And I got a 4090, so it's not like my computer's bad. It's just, I don't know why, it just lags the hell out of it. I don't know if I plan on getting a 5090. I just bought a $40,000 car, so I don't know if I want to spend another, you know, $5 grand on a freaking graphics card right now, especially if this one works fine, and if I'm not going to be able to play GTA 6 on PC anyway for the first year. Like, I'm just not going to worry about that right now. I have a good enough graphics card that I don't need to worry. Alright, here we go. Get over this. Easy. Keep on going. There's leaks in the mechanics of GTA 6. I have seen them. I remember, though, if you posted videos on those leaks, Rockstar would literally take down your video and give you a strike. I did a sponsorship of a company who has, like, modded accounts. They don't give you mods, but they give you accounts with money on them. And they offered a lot of money. It was $2 grand a month. And, like, I know that there's people that are like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Oh, it's bad. But, like, who is it bad for, right? If there's people out there that were going to buy shark cards, I'd rather have them spend $10 on an account with $500 million than spend hundreds of dollars on a shark card. That's at least my personal view on it, right? Either way, you can spend money. And I don't see a problem with players buying accounts that have money on them. I really don't. At this point in GTA, we're nearing the end of its life cycle. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have an ethical problem with it. But I shared the link of their video in one of my, it was like a week ago, I shared the link, and the video immediately got taken down. And that sucks. Also, let me do this really quick. I'm going to do 8 times 2, and then these two should go here, yeah. But the video immediately got taken down. Immediately. And I was like, wow, that sucks. Because the problem is, it was a warning. And being a warning means that if I get another warning, it's called a strike. And a strike means I can't post videos for a week. So if that happens, I mean, I can't take the risk. So I don't know what to do there. I might contact YouTube support and see if I can get the warning removed, and then see what I can do. But it's tricky. It's tricky. By the way, we have the Cinsamito tequila. So at this point, I'm gonna ignore this. Online, find new session, invite only, fast travel right over there. Just started playing GTA a couple months ago, and your videos helped me tremendously. Thank you very much, Bullet FE. I appreciate it, man. Bullet FMB. What was the warning for? It said something like promoting illegal activities or dangerous activities, which it wasn't. It's not dangerous activities at all, right? Like, at the end of the day, if somebody's going to offer me $2 grand a month to showcase a 10-second ad in their video, I'm not going to say no to that. It's just, that's a problem, right? I have to worry about the videos being taken down. And I'm pretty sure it's the link. I'm pretty sure the link itself. Rockstar has themselves done something with the link. So I'm going to see if I can get the warning removed. I'm going to see if I can contact YouTube and see if I can get the warning removed. And then after that, I don't know. We'll see. Because at the end of the day, I definitely like to make an additional chunk of money every month. I mean, that's a lot. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Can you say the name? I mean, it was just U4GM. Where do you recommend to buy an account? I mean, Player Auctions did sell accounts, but they got sued big time for it. That's probably why YouTube immediately takes your video down. But I will fight it. I will contact YouTube support. I'm going to say I got a warning for something that isn't illegal and isn't against YouTube TOS. And I'll see if I can get the warning removed. If I can, then I'll see if I can do their sponsorship again. I will ask them about promoting in the Discord server, but, like, at the end of the day, being able to make, like, an additional chunk of money is, it's nice, right? Because it allows me to put more time and effort into the videos, right? Like, if you're making more money, you're wanting to put more effort into the content, and, I don't know, it kind of bummed me out when YouTube is like, nope. Those account services usually steal accounts in online games. I don't know. I'm pretty sure what it is it's people with mod menus that make an account with a bunch of modded money, and then they just sell you the account for cheap. That's what Player Auctions used to be. It was somebody's account that they would mod with like $100 million. In fact, back in the day, I used Player Auctions because I was pissed at Rockstar because they wouldn't originally transfer my account data from Xbox to PC. And I was hella pissed about that. I said, I've spent money on this account. Remember, I was a kid when I first started playing GTA, so I had spent a couple $100 on shark cards. I was pissed that Rockstar wouldn't transfer my account, which I had hundreds of millions of dollars on. So I had another account, which was on Epic Games, which I bought through Player Auctions. And what they did is you would give them your Epic Games info. They would sign into your account with a mod menu, and then they would unlock everything, and they would give you an unlimited amount of money. And that's it. Then they'd log off of your account, you'd pay them, and that's it. Super simple, basic. That's how simple it is, right? So, I don't have a problem with services that do that at the end of the day. Rockstar Games makes $200 million or $500 million a year. And not only that, but the modding problem is their fault. If they had fixed the modding problem, right? And by the way, I would happily promote shark cards if Rockstar paid me, right? If Rockstar said, hey, we'll give you a creator code where people can get a 10% discount on shark cards, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'll take money and I'll tell people to get discounted shark cards if that's what they're in the market for. I have no problem with that. Same thing for GTA Plus, right? But Rockstar doesn't do that, and they'd make a lot more money if they did. So, I don't know. How are they offering accounts? How are they selling accounts for it if they're offering that much per month? I mean, I don't know. They make a lot of sales. I think I read they have like 21 million sales in total. So, you know, if I make videos, I've got about 1 million views in the last month. 1.1 million views in the last month. So all that service has to do, all right, if 1 million people see the ad, that means all they have to do is have, even if it's 2% of those people decide, hey, maybe I'll take a look at this, right? Hey, Alexa, what's 2% of 1 million? Should be 2,000, right? Or is it 20,000? So that's 20,000 people, right? Let's say even 1,000 people purchased it out of that million. It's 1,000 people times $7. So they made $7,000 just off of that 1,000 people. So you have to remember, it's all in numbers, right? It's all in numbers. They're definitely making more money. So I don't have a problem with it though, right? I know there's people that are like, oh, you're selling modded, or you know, you're promoting modded accounts. I don't see the problem with it. It doesn't hurt anybody. It's not like they're getting mod menus. There's no problem with me personally, right? I'm not the one telling you to go out and do it. I'm just the one saying, hey, if you're looking for a service like this and you don't want to get scammed, here's a service that can do it. They've guaranteed money back, right? So I don't have a problem with it. I really don't have a problem. That's as simple as it is. So I will see if there's a way that they can make me a new link or something where the video won't be removed and I can get rid of the warning. I'm going to contact YouTube support. And if I can get rid of the warning, I'll be happy. The problem is I think it takes 3 months to get rid of a warning. And I can't wait 3 months, right? So that's really as simple as it is. I'll promote their stuff in my Discord server, which we have a decent amount of people in now. But it's not the same thing, you know? It's not the same thing. Prep. Equipment. And let's do plasma cutter first. Doesn't really matter. Okay. How are you making billions in this stream? No, it's called Broke to Billions. That's what the series is. It's me earning money until I reach $1 billion. So, I'm not earning billions in this stream, but I'm making money to reach the $1 billion quota. Can you pick up the dune buggy with the iron mule in the bunker sale mission? The dune buggy? You can, but I'll be honest. Here's what I'll say. If you are doing a sale mission for the bunker, my advice is only do 1 resupply, because then you're only going to get 1 buggy. If you decide to fill your bunker to the max, and you get 4 buggies or whatever it is, you're not going to be able to complete it on time. So you're just going to have to load into a new lobby. That's as simple as it is. That's why I always recommend for people to either sell your bunker with 1 or 2 resupplies worth. That's as simple as it is. You don't have a problem, but the money grubbers at Rockstar do have a problem. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what to say. Like, Rockstar's making money. GTA 6 is coming out soon. They're just trying to make as much money as they possibly can. As I said, if Rockstar offered me money, I would easily promote shark cards if that's something they want, right? I would have no problem with promoting shark cards if Rockstar gave me a creator code and you guys could get them discounted. Because I know there's plenty of people out there that still buy shark cards because they don't want to, you know, they work 40 hours a week and they don't have enough time to grind every second in GTA. And that's understandable. It's why GTA Plus exists. There's a lot of people who hate GTA Plus, and I dislike the idea of GTA Plus giving gate-kept advantages that normal players can't get. But at the same time, I don't have a problem with GTA Plus in the sense that there are plenty of people out there who miss the opportunity to grind, and giving them bigger bonuses allows them to catch up on that. So I don't have a problem with that. Right? It's all down to perspective. Alright. Here we go. Now let's bring this right here. Pull out the minigun. Oh, that guy just nuked me with the shotgun. There's so many people glitching the duffel bag. I don't know why Rockstar doesn't just add them. Honestly, I don't know either. Like, people have been wanting police outfits for like ever, and for some reason Rockstar just refuses to give people that. Can't wait to see how we can break GTA 6. Well, it'll be interesting. Obviously, there'll be bugs, but GTA 6 most likely won't be coming out on PC for a very long time. So, I don't think it'll be as big of a problem. Alright, service vehicles, Kosatka, request Kosatka. Get rid of that car. And head back to the Kosatka. the bunker. Have you ever had a mission with multiple vehicles, but you have to do one delivery from each vehicle? And do that for... Yes, you're talking about the Merryweather one, then you have to kill the people. Yeah, that one sucks. It sucks. Yes, it's terrible. So, in general, it's why, as I said, I recommend only do one resupply with the bunker. Just try it out my curiosity, and using the iron mill, it's an automatic detach on the Phantom Wedge. Yep, I figured it was. I figured it was. Alright, not bad. We're not going to be able to play GTA 6 online for at least a month. It'll probably be longer than that. I'm expecting GTA 6 to release in October. Could be wrong, but that's my idea. Rockstar said, you know, late 2025, around the fall. So if it's in the fall of 2025, we can expect it to be around October. And if it's being released in October, then that means we have October, November, December. So if GTA 6 story mode's released on October, I would assume GTA 6 Online will be released around December, which would be perfect timing for Rockstar. That will be the most money possible from them. Alright, how much do you lose if you switch sessions during a bunker sale mission? Not much. Very, very little. Like, maybe 5%. I think it's 5%. You'll go from, like, pretend you have a $300,000 sale mission. It'll go from $300,000 to, like, $290 or $285. It's a very, very small drop-off. And if you're selling in a public lobby, the amount you gain is always going to be more. You literally have to swap lobbies, like, 10 times to actually lose product. So, in general, you'll be fine. Which is why I always recommend for people to sell in public lobbies, because you're just always making a profit. As long as you're completing over 60% of your sale missions in a public lobby, you will always be turning a profit. Alright, here we go. Bro, let me pull out my shotgun. That guy always kills me. Always. Every single time. He has an assault shotgun, and when you kill the one guy, he just blasts you, like, immediately. It's so lame. I mean, it's fine, because now he's cooked, but it's so lame. Someone who's been around and played all GTAs now, they tell you September, expect December. Oh, oops. Expect December at the earliest. RDR2 is delayed 10 months. Well, so far GTA 6 has not been delayed. Do you recommend the Buffalo EVX or HSW Imani upgrades? You can't get HSW for the EVX. What do you mean? Oh, wait, no, you can. I was thinking of the STX. Yes, you can. Yes, I do. I think the EVX is a great purchase for the upgrades. I think it's one of the best vehicles in the game for the upgrades, and I would highly recommend to consider doing that. So, definitely something that's important. Yeah, I love the EVX. I think the Gradiatali GTO Stinger TT is just as good. It's a little bit faster, it has better handling, but it doesn't look so cool. So, depends on what style you like. Both are pretty dang good. Just depends what you like. We are heading over to the archive, which is pretty close, right over here. And this is perfect, because this archive is literally right next to the Kosatka. So this will be super duper easy. Alright. Easy. Don't really care if the CCTV sees me anyway. We're just going to head back into our helicopter immediately. You in college? No. I have decided, as of now, I'm not going to be going to college, and I'm going to focus on content creation. I know it's like every parent's worst nightmare, but at the end of the day, I have 2 channels. One already has 111,000 subscribers. This one's quickly growing, already up to 60,000 just about. And I might start a reaction channel at some point. That's the goal. So with 2 and ideally 3 channels at some point, I should be making more than enough money. I mean, if YouTube didn't screw me over with that sponsorship I was trying to do, I'd already be making more than enough money monthly, so we'll have to see what happens there. GTA Online killed Red Dead Online before it started. Red Dead Online was fun, but nobody's on. The problem with Red Dead Online, which I told my friend, is that, like, at the end of the day, the thing that attracts all the players to GTA Online are the cars, the helicopters, the planes, and the chaos. You just can't have that in Red Dead, right? Red Dead, at the end of the day, you're on a freaking horse. Like, that's it. You have a horse and a wagon. There's no cars. That's the problem. So, unfortunately for Red Dead, it's a great story mode game. But the online mode, it's hard to do an online mode because there's only so much you can do. Alright, one sec. I have to reload Chrome. There we go. Prep equipment. Cutting torch. Red Dead should only be story. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it being online. If you want to play with your friends, I have no problem with that. It should be a online co-op. Like, you know, Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Blood, where you can play with 4 people, you can do heists together, and they should design the game in a way that there's also a story mode online version. Like, if you've ever played Portal and Portal 2, Portal 2 has an online multiplayer version where you can play with a friend, which is really cool. And I would love for, you know, Red Dead to do something like that. But that's just not the case. Do not go to college. I do agree. College should only be a thing that you should go to if you know exactly what you want to do and you have enough money for it. But at the end of the day, 80% of Americans are in debt, and they're in debt for life. And, you know, a lot of Americans go to college. Just at the end of the day, it costs so much money to go to college. A lot of people get degrees they don't want. Right now, I'm making good enough money that I'm happy with where I am, and... Oh, wait, I don't need... Oh, my God. With GTA 6 on the horizon, I'm hopeful that the channel will take off with GTA 6. It's already doing pretty well. But obviously, I'm hoping that when GTA 6 comes out, I'll have videos with possibly millions of views when I make a guide on this or that. And boom, you know, 1 million views is equivalent to $3,000. So, if I... And actually, it's more like 35, sometimes $4,000. So if I make a video, and it gets 1 million views, or maybe even 2-3 million views on GTA 6 when it comes out, you know, I make a guide or a glitch that nobody else has seen yet, I mean, that's literally 3-4 million... Or, you know, if it gets 2 million views, 3 million views, I can make 10 grand in a single video, which is insane when you think about it, right? Like, that's just the simple math. So, at the end of the day, the goal is to make a lot of money on GTA 6, save that money, invest it in the stock market, buy real estate, and then rent out the property. That's the goal. So, we'll see what happens. GTA 6 is really the goal, though. Story was by far one of the best, though I will say that I play it on and off a lot just because the story. Yeah, that's my other channel. It's just Roodles Blitz. It's a game on a specific. It's a specific niche game. So, yeah, that's what I'll say. And for most people, I wouldn't really recommend watching that channel unless you know about World of Tanks Blitz. All right, crack shots. Merryweather HQ, online, find new session. As always, if you're enjoying today's stream and you'd like to see more content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. Helps out the channel as always, and is obviously quite fun. Alright, here we go. Hop onto the planning screen again. I'm a university dropout. Yeah. I mean, it's just culture. This is where, like, even though you have a really good time, like, 25 minutes is not bad so far, but it's just, this mission sucks. What if I go to school for finance? I mean, as I said, if you have a specific degree you want to go for, and you know that's what you want to go for, there's no problem with that. But a lot of people go to college for, like, liberal arts, and then you can't do anything with that. It's just a useless degree. If you go to college, you should go to a specialized degree that pays enough money that you'll go at it. You won't be in debt. Oh, whatever. It doesn't really matter anyway. Merryweather HQ again. How many times will we get Merryweather HQ? Why YouTube over Twitch? I've never done Twitch. That's the problem. I don't know how to use Twitch. If I start doing... the problem is I don't know how to do streaming like, XQC. I don't really like XQC because I can't understand what the hell he says, but more like Moist Critical. Like, I don't understand how they do content. Oh, God. Can we stop getting Merryweather HQ, Rockstar? Just pain. What would you have done if you had gone to college? Either lawyer or politician. I'd be a solid politician, I think. I hate politicians, but you know what they always say, if you can't beat them, join them. So, whatever. That's really as simple as it is. There you go. We finally didn't get Merryweather HQ. Oh boy. This is streaming different. Those types of streamers, they just yap and yap and yap. Like, if you watch Asmongold, he just yaps and yaps and yaps and yaps, and he watches, like, random content. And, like, I'm not sure how they constantly come up with things to yap about. Like, I can yap about something as long as I have people typing in chat, but I also have, something to do here. My thought process was, this was a really interesting thought process I had. I was thinking to try and set the world record, and I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT like what the world record is, but I was thinking to try and set the world record for the longest stream. That's the goal, because I feel like that could get so much notoriety. I remember Ludwig did a stream like that, and not only did he get an insane amount of like views and people that subscribed to him, but it kind of made his channel what it is. And I was thinking maybe I should do a challenge where I try to set the world record for the longest running stream. Of course, if my PC dies, that would really suck, but I think that would be a really, really cool idea. Because I have the time to do it. I used to have a dog. Unfortunately, that's not the case anymore, but I didn't really have to do much. But, if I could stream for, like, a week, non-stop, and I think that would be really, really interesting, and I feel like it could really boost the channel. Like, who wouldn't want to see somebody streaming for that long? Alright, here we go. I've been interested in doing a political channel, but I know I'd be fine at it. I just don't know how I feel about having political opinions in the current world we live in. I'd be worried about, like, somebody wanting to murder me because I have different political opinions than they do. Because, let's be honest, in 2025, people are scary. Ice Poseidon made 15k just letting his stream watch him sleep. Yeah, didn't Ice Poseidon, like, kill his channel, though? 34, 23, 21, 36... 34, 23... Subathon sounds like the idea. Yeah, I think it'd be a really cool idea, and I think it would give me a lot of notoriety. I could watch movies, I could do all these things. YouTube has a bunch of free movies, so I could, like, stream the free movies, and I could chill with my friends for a bit of it. I think that'd be fun. And what would be cool is I could record my GTA videos while doing the stream. I think that would be sick, right? Like, recording my GTA videos while doing the stream. That'd be epic. So, although, I'd have to be a little careful about that. That's the only thing I have to worry about, right? Because I have 2 other channels, and the problem with the YouTube algorithm is when you have people that don't watch those channels who subscribe to you on those channels, it kills those channels. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to figure out a way that I could stream, but I wouldn't show my other content. That would be the problem, because I can't stop posting for like a month on this channel. So I'd have to think of a way that I could do it, and then, also record videos for my other channels. Alright. Here we go. As long as your info is well protected. Yeah, that's the problem, though. Let's be honest. Your info's only as protected as it is. People already know my real name from my other channels, and it's alright. It's just, it's not hard to find information on people. It isn't, right? So, it just takes one insane person. So, all we have to do now is the actual Cayo Perico heist. Let's get that bank, that dollar, bling bling. Accept. Finale, start. That's what's holding me back. There are political commentators that regularly have to say I'm happy I'm not suicidal. Yeah, it's a little sus. I also just think being in politics would make me want to kill myself. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't agree with a lot of the political situation our country is in, is what I'll say. Do you use OBS or Streamlabs? I use both. I stream this channel on OBS, and I stream my other channel on Streamlabs. That way I have both set up. I don't ever have to touch them. Very easy. Alright, so for any of you that were watching the stream earlier, you may have noticed that I did not scope out the island event. And the reason why is because we are going to grab all of our secondary targets right over here, and not even have to scope the island. Hello, Stefan from Germany. How are you doing? Alright.
GPS trace acquired. I have your location. Once you are inside the compound, I will be able to see you on CCTV.
So we have to get this guy. There you go. One shot, one kill. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. Over here we go. What do we have? What do we have? Cash and cash. I don't know what's up there, so we'll have to take a look in a moment. On either of those, you could also be able to record at the same time you stream. I could, but I wouldn't want to show it, so what would I do? Just be like, put it on pause while I record my other channels? It would just be hard. It would be hard to do that. Okay. And let's grab the cash here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Is your account fully legit? This one is my... Well, I don't have access to the account that wasn't fully legit anymore. But this one is fully legit, indeed. There we go. And now we hop over here. Okay, so we only have one weed spawn, so that means we'll have to go to the other area, get those final grabs there, and then we'll be good. I'm doing the taxi AFK method. Yeah, I don't know why. I need to stop reading my comments sometimes. I made my video saying that the taxi AFK method works and blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, I made a video on the Nightclub saying the taxi AFK works, again, when the Nightclub bonuses are out. And then, like, a bunch of the top comments were saying it got patched. So then I was like, okay, well, if, you know, everybody's saying it got patched, I believe everybody, and I'll go make a different video on different ways to go AFK. And then I made that video, and people were like, oh, the taxi's still working for me. I'm like, bruh, so you're just telling me people said yeah, like, you get what I'm saying. Go. Easy. There you go. Look at that. Able to fill my loot bag to the max, as always. Yeah, taxi method still works. That's what I thought. I saw your video and I said, bro, what? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I read my comments and I really shouldn't. So, by the way, this is a great example of why you don't need coke. I have $406,000 in secondary targets right now, just by grabbing weed and cash. Coke is no longer, like, the big king of secondary targets if you're solo. Honestly, grabbing any secondary targets is going to be completely fine. Coke would have maybe earned me, like, 20k more. It's not worth the effort to go search every single frickin' spawn to find coke. Taxi doesn't work for me. See, I don't know. I would assume it's just user error, but, like, I don't know how you could mess up sitting in your taxi and setting a destination. But, you know what? People don't surprise me on how they mess things up. Alright, off we go. Will GTA Online characters migrate over to GTA 6 Online? Probably not. There's no way they will. And I don't think they should. I think it should be a fresh restart. I'd be fine with a fresh restart. I don't think that people should immediately have every single thing in the game. Alright, so we go to the compound and we will have all of this delivered, and then that's it. And we're basically done. Taxi method patched on consoles. Really? Maybe. I don't know. I have no clue. But this is what I mean, right? Nobody can ever give me a straightforward answer. Down we go. Ugh. You like trolling griefers in GTA, or do you prefer doing other things? If somebody goes out of their way and try and destroy my product, I will make their life a living hell. Now, if I'm streaming, I probably won't because it's a waste of time. But yeah, if somebody goes out of their way to try and mess with me, I will not only shit on them, but I will then proceed to do that, usually until they leave the lobby. It's fun for me. It's a time waster, but it's fun. If somebody thinks that they're hot shit and they can go out and destroy somebody's product, especially mine, I'm going to make them learn their lesson. So, especially because you're also helping other players, right? Because if that player realizes, okay, well, I can't destroy this product, maybe he'll go for somebody else's product. Nobody likes that player. So I will definitely go out of my way to shit on them. Like, that is something I will always do. I think people that go out of their way to be douchebags deserve to be treated the same way in return. Rockstar's going to make it brand new because they want you to have the incentive to buy shark cards. It's not even that. It's just, it would defeat the purpose of getting a new game if you have all of your progress unlocked from a previous game. Like, I want to start off new. That's the problem with GTA. Like, everybody's sick of the Cayo Perico heist because it's the only way to make money, right? If Rockstar made it like the OG days where you had missions and all these fun ways to earn money, it would be a lot better in general. Okay, so we gotta wait for this guy to turn. 3, 2, 1. Pull out my pistol, run up here, and then we bop this guy in the face with our pistol. There you go. Then we run up here, open the safe. 406,000, 484. That's a juicer. That's pretty good. I mean, we have the Sinsamito, which isn't worth much, but this is still a pretty good haul. Okay. That's the first one done. Second one done. Let's get this one done. There we go. There we go. That looks good there. No. What am I doing wrong here? That's right. This needs to go there. That's it. Okay. I was like, something's wrong. Pretty easy. I never memorize these. I've never put it in my mental memory to memorize these, so every time it's just a guessing game until I get it, which is pretty funny. Alright, cut through the lock. And get the Sinsamito. Casino Heist is my favorite. I would love to do it solo. I agree. And you definitely could do it solo. At least some of the approaches you could definitely do solo. So, it's unfortunate you can't, because it would definitely give... First of all, if Rockstar made it able to be completed solo, it would give me a huge amount of content, right? Because then I'd be like, how to complete this solo, how to complete that solo, this and that. It's unfortunate you can't. But, oh well. Alright, so what we're going to do... So we're going to walk down all these stairs, just like this. We're going to walk over here, and we're going to wait for this guard to turn, because he's going to come down this road. At some point he will. There you go. I didn't want to be stuck here, but it's fine. We've made it through where we need to be. Then we run over here, run around his point of view. Done. Easy. Trash Simito. It's alright. Usually when you get Sinsamito, the secondary targets are worth more. I had 484,000 in secondary targets, and it's normally never that high when I get the the better targets, so I actually think it's fine, to be entirely real. We have a $1.1 million take at the end of the day, which is still completely fine. Could you make more videos about how to fight against griefers? I honestly have quite a bit. I might, but I don't want to bombard the audience with the same types of videos over and over, because then people feel like they're watching the same thing. So all we have to do is this. Perfect. And then swim directly over here, and we are done. Put on a rebreather. Which helicopter is best for PvP? I would definitely say the FH-1 Hunter. Done. That's it. Done. Sweet. That's pretty easy. Back in the day, the main target was closer to 1 million. I remember that. But what's funny is that the Cayo Perico still pays just so much. It's so much money. Cayo is meant to be played every 3 days. You mean in-game days, I would assume. Comrade Whispers. Like the PFP. Casino Heist is my favorite. It is fun. Alright, so we made 980,000, but we made a 50,000 extra due to the Elite Challenge, so we made 1,030,000. That was still quick. 10 minutes, 6 seconds, very little effort. Cayo Perico Heist should not challenge anybody. It really shouldn't. 42 minutes, not bad at all. And there you go, 1,030,000, 330 or $344. Wish the Titan Heist paid more. Honestly, the Titan Heist is great. It takes about the same, a little bit more times, like 45 minutes to do the Titan job, but it pays you $750,000. And unlike the Cayo Perico Heist, it only has a 45-minute cooldown, and it only costs $1.5 million to get the property. So I think the Mackenzie Field Hangar is actually a great way to earn money. It's very unfortunate people don't really look at it that much. But there you go. That's it. Cayo Perico Heist completed. Whatever happened to hard mode? It's just to get hard mode, you have to do the heist back-to-back, which I don't normally do, so that's as simple as it is. Either way, that's as simple as it is. Cayo Perico Heist done, and I think we're going to end the stream off there. Thank you all for participating in today's stream. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so, and if you haven't clicked that like button, make sure to do that as well. If you want to become a channel member, you know how to do it, and apart from that, I will see you all in the next one. Now I just got to find the ending button, which is right there. Bye-bye-bye!